Liverpool gaffer Arne Slot has been speaking to the media ahead of the Champions League clash against Qarabag tomorrow night. He was asked about what he's made of the packed fixture schedule and how it's affecting his side's results.
This is not going to be a popular opinion, what I'm going to tell you now. But maybe the reason why we won the league last season is that we had to play Paris Saint-Germain in the last 16. Because, as you know, they beat us. And we had every time a week to prepare for our next game. Maybe that has helped us as well. Maybe if we had to double that program, which Arsenal had, and they dropped a few points in that period of time, that has helped us in winning the league. So we are aware, every manager is aware, the bigger squad you have, the better you're equipped that you are for that many games.
What's he on about? You know, they were 14 points clear when they lost to PSG.
I didn't know that until Ryan, the producer, told us that. It does feel a little bit. I don't quite know. I need to know the question he was asked. That he gave that answer. I need to know the question.
About packed fixture schedule.
That was it.
Yeah, that was the question. I mean, when Jurgen Klopp was there, they was in every competition till they played every single game they could have played.
Yeah.
Four competitions. Right? They lost in the finals, but
yeah.
Do you know, like, they played every single fixture.
Do you think he's making excuses?
I think he's making excuses for his poor team and the way he set this team up.
And it seems weird that he would put that slant on last year's title.
Yeah,
he put a slant on it that I hadn't thought of.
Yeah, why would he do that?
I don't know.
He's kind of saying that. Oh yeah, we got knocked out, so we had a bit like Man United this season. We got Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
What's he on about?
Yeah, I mean, Manchester United have Carrick can walk into a position at United where he has no Carabao Cup, no FA Cup, no Europe, right? That's not his fault. His job is to get United as high up at the table they possibly can. They're basically going weekend to weekend to weekend. There are a couple of midweek games, but he can play the same team pretty much every single week. I get the argument about rotation and about having travelling and about having to fight on so many fronts. Arsenal right now, they've got 1 foot in the final of the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the top of the Champions League, the top of the Premier League. They're spinning plates, and I'm not so sure I remember that from Liverpool last year. I don't remember that. Arsenal were doing a better job this season. It feels, unless some Liverpool fan can tell me differently, but it feels like Arsenal are making a better fist of their season this year than Liverpool. I can't remember what they did in the Carabao Cup. What did they do last season?
Can't remember.
It was Arsenal-Newcastle.
Can't remember. Let's go to Omar, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Omar?
Omar.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Hello, Jamie. Okay?
Yeah, we're good, mate. We're talking about Arne Slot. He's under pressure. What are you having him as a manager?
Yeah, I'm a first-time caller, I am. And obviously, I'm not a Liverpool supporter, but I've always thought this guy is a fraud.
You think he's a fraud?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Why?
And I tell you why. Because last year when he came in, everything was in place for him. Jurgen Klopp.
Just be reminded, they did get to the final of the Carabao Cup. That's who Newcastle beat.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp left the team, and any decent manager would have won what he won. And let's be honest,
what do you want about? What do you want? Oh,
well, last year, Jason, I've heard you many times where you said that Liverpool weren't great.
They weren't great last year. I stand by it.
Exactly.
No, I stand by it. They weren't great last year.
Exactly. So the problem was the other teams weren't as good. That's why he won it. This year, he showed his true colours.
There was definitely a different look about Liverpool this season. There is definitely, obviously, because the league table will tell you that. But I didn't feel Liverpool great last year. I said that.
No, I remember you said they were meh.
I did.
They went viral.
And also I felt the other teams around them were disappointing. I felt Arsenal fell out the title race way too early. Man City went through what they went through. All the other teams fell by. And it's not criticism of Liverpool. Liverpool just got to do what they had to do, and they won the title, and they deserved to win it. There's no doubt about that.
Can I just add something?
Go on.
Yeah, if Arsenal were to win the league this year, I heard Paul Scholes saying it, they would be the worst champions in the Premier League history. And I do really believe that because the other teams ain't doing good at all. There's no competition for them. The past 3 games, they've
I think that's harsh, mate. I think that's harsh, Omar. To say they're the worst team to ever win the Premier League.
That statement. I think it's a terrible
I mean, like,
statement.
all right, compare them to some other champions.
Well,
then.
Leicester. Are they worse than Leicester?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you mean? No, they're not, mate. Come on.
What?
Come
Leicester
on.
didn't score that many own goals. Leicester didn't score that many set pieces.
Yeah, I think it's a terrible statement. You know, I mean, I think it's just a terrible statement. If you win the title, you win the title.
Yeah, I heard this. I did hear it. Skulls and Nicky Butt on their podcast, and I thought that was harsh.
It's a terrible statement.
But I did start thinking, and what was the worst team that won the Premier League?
Exactly.
I think it's such a terrible statement because you are pushed to a certain level to do what you need to do. I mean, look, right now, right, Arsenal. I felt the title, and I still think Arsenal are going to go and win it, right? But Man City have managed to find themselves in a situation where Arsenal have a little bit of a tough time, picked up 2 points at the last 9, and Man City are 4 points, as are Villa, in touching distance within Arsenal. And that, at this stage of the season, 4 points, it's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. And I felt it would be more at this stage, bearing in mind how well Arsenal were doing around the Christmas period and what they were doing what I thought we'd do in New Year, and how bad City have been. Yeah, they're in touching distance. Them and Villa. I mean, this title race, I mean, you've been saying don't write City off. You've been saying it all season. I'm saying they're not, don't write them off, but I still think Arsenal do it. I'm starting to have a little bit of doubt about it.
Well, I think the Mark Gay signing for and Semenyo as well. I think them two.
I'm starting to wonder whether Arsenal can be caught now.
Starting to definitely be caught.
Yeah,
definitely be caught.
Of course they can be caught.
They've still got to play Man City at the Etihad.
But I felt that it wasn't that long ago. I thought they were going to be good enough and City weren't going to be good enough. Starting to wonder about whether there's a little bit of a chink in Arsenal's armour.
Oh, my, listen, thanks for your call. I'm going to go to John, who's a Liverpool fan. John.
Right, John Boy.
Hello?
All right, John.
John Boy.
You right, brother?
I'm all right, John. How are you?
Are you all right, mate? I was listening to you last night talking about Salah.
Were we?
What?
What were we saying?
What's your opinions about him?
Hey?
What do you think of Salah? I'm just asking your opinions about him. What you saying about him?
We weren't talking about him last night. You made that up.
Oh yeah, well I was listening to it last night, so I definitely didn't make it up.
What were we saying?
I can't. They bottled it this season and everything.
What? Say again? What were we saying?
I don't know. We'll let him go.
They put the phone down.
There's two of them in the car. I couldn't hear him. I don't think we were talking about Salah.
We weren't talking about Salah. I don't know what they're talking.
Let's go to Adnan, who's a Liverpool fan. Adnan.
Adnan.
Hello.
All right, Adnan.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm all right, Adnan.
Yeah, I just want to say, basically, obviously, everyone's giving Liverpool stick saying they were worse champions, but I think Arsenal are going to be even worse, to be honest with you, mate, because Liverpool have fell off, City have fell off, Villa ain't really going to give them much of a title race. So
I think they are.
I don't know. What
don't know.
We've got three in it. There's a three-team title race right now.
What? It's more thrilling than last season.
No, it's a three.
No, there's three teams that are fighting for the title right now. You can't not put Aston Villa in it. Even do I think they're going to win it? No, but you have to put them in it at this moment in time.
Yes, you do.
But Cundy makes a good point, though, Adnan, about you do what you have to do to get it over the line. You know, when you talk about teams, you know, when people are saying, "Oh, they're the worst team to ever win it," but if they win it, they've done enough.
Yeah, they've done enough, but where were they last season?
Second.
And what, you really think Arsenal are going to win the league this season?
Well, I said you can't write off Man City, but I don't think you can say that if they do win it, I don't think you can kind of mock it. I think you kind of got to respect that they've done what they've had to do.
Yeah, I suppose it took them long enough, but you know, I just think Liverpool are better champions. If Arsenal do win it this season, they're not better champions than Liverpool were last season.
Yeah, we'll see how they win it, and you know who wins it. I mean, what if City win it? They bet the Liverpool last season.
City, innit? What can you say? They can.
No, I'm just asking the question. So you're saying if Arsenal win it, they're not betting the Liverpool. If City win it, are they betting the Liverpool?
No, not really, mate.
What about Villa do?
I want Villa to win it. I want a bit of a.
No, but the question I'm asking you now: if Villa win it this season, are they better champions than Liverpool last season?
No, they're not.
No, of course not.
I mean, if Man City or Aston Villa pip Arsenal to the title this season, that is a better season than what Liverpool produced last season, because they've had to fight for it and they've had to gain points. Liverpool, really, they were efficient last season and no one really gave them a challenge. And fair play to them, you take nothing away. But if Man City or Villa go and win the Premier League, it'd be unbelievable. It's a hell of a comeback when everyone expecting Arsenal to walk away.
Yeah.